Okay. So it stopped.
I think I saw something special.
Thanks, Averwana.
An unexpected surprise.
Stopped just before I opened that. Boop. Grab you. And plop. There we go. Super useful. Uncle Pan places his stuff at really random places. No need to teleport when we can just do that. These facilities look really different compared to the UWST machinery. Looks delicate, right? Don't worry. Endfield tech is super reliable. I actually like the big and heavy UWST machinery, but some of my colleagues have other preferences. UW machines remind me of Yon siege rams I read about in my books. Ha! That's what we build. Our machines are meant to deliver power and look that way as well. And I do have faith in Endfield tech. This thing looks like a work of art. Our transport efficiency should be improved once the facilities become operational. Endfield tech and UWST spirit will get things done. Well, there are a lot of things to be done. We will speed up our work. Hopefully this place is ready to roll once Mr. Carl returns. Great. That'll bring life back to the valley. Infestation construction made tremendous progress after a while of work. Many thanks, Edmund. Working more smoothly than I expected. This place is ready for production. We can now supply other sites. Original plan was to use this infestation as a site to research and build new facilities and machines. It will be incredibly useful for the rebuilding of Valley 4. We will add this infestation into the UWST master control system and successfully conclude this job order. Great! I guess we can wrap things up for our mission. I think we're still missing something. Oh! Uncle Pan's ingredients! Edmund, let's bag these goods and bring them to Uncle Pan. They might be delicious. Hup, hup, hup. Sa. Hong Shan Sundries. Ingredients brought by Japan. A tightly wrapped old cardboard box. You can hear things rattling inside when shaking it. Uncle Pan, what's inside this thing? It's so heavy. I thought you'd open it and check it out. It's a wonderful Hongshan appliance for making true Hongshan food. Wow, you're making me hungry again. Enough about food. What about Noffman? How did things go with the kiddo? I made a zipline route. Work should be easier now. That's good to hear. Noffman reminds me a lot of old Carl during his younger days. Why don't you tell Noffman about this, Uncle Pan? Why should I? Just go and tell the crew that it's time for chow. Japan prepares a feast. Noffman and the crew rush over for their chow. Uncle Pan, I'm here to help you taste the food. Enough of your tasting. I set aside your portion. Go ahead and take it. Thank you so much, Uncle Pan. Every meal has been an enjoyment ever since you arrived. There's nothing to thank. Proper work requires proper food. You're working faster now, but it's always a risk to rush your jobs. And what happened to old Carl? He dumped you here for too long. When is the geezer coming back? Uncle Pan, what about the Hongshan special? I knew you'd say that. Here, this is your share. Alrighty. Thanks a mil, Uncle Pan. No rush, people. I've made enough for everyone. Thanks a lot, Uncle Pan. Serve me some too. Administrator, do you have time? Hi, Nothing. How's work? It's good, but my friend Vera needs help. She's a crewmate of the eco farm near the infestation. When she returned from the shelter, she found that the LBs looted the eco farm. I'm kind of busy with stuff, so I wonder if you got the time to check on her at her place. Sure, heading over right now. Thank you so much. Oh. Oh. Hi. My tart pepper plants. They're all gone. Are you Vera? Yeah. And you are? The Endman. Nolfman asked me to talk to you. Ah, I remember. You're the administrator of Endfield Industries. Well, my situation is pretty obvious. It's my fault, really. I should have taken the seeds with me. Seeds? I didn't expect the LBs to raid a backwater place like this. They took all the crops and the seeds. I supply food to the infestation's construction yards. The crew over there are waiting for lunch. You mentioned tart peppers. I can gather some. Yeah. We can gather some to meet our most urgent needs, but tart pepper plants aren't easy to find in the wilderness. I know a few bushes grow on the cliffs on the other side. Getting there won't be easy, though. Oh, up there. Leave that to me. Counting on you, Endman. Up it up, up, boo. Up. Oh, I didn't need buck flower. Tart pepper, buck flower. Alright. Tart pepper obtained. Anything else I need to worry about when I'm up here? Scorch bug. Interesting. Up. You're back. Gathered any tart peppers so far? Ah, okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'll deliver this batch first to feed the crew. But we can't keep exploring and foraging for tart peppers forever. We must get some seeds and start growing a new crop of tart pepper plants. Our AIC factory has seed picking units to do just that. They can extract seeds from plant materials we gathered. Oh, I knew I made the right decision when I asked Nothman to call you. Really appreciate this, Endman. You're a lifesaver. While I was in the evacuation shelters, I met a self-proclaimed botanist named Wellmorin. He was rather eccentric and didn't look like a local to me, but he also mentioned that he was creating a seed bank. The man might have some rare plant seeds to sell. Ooh. Botanist? Where is he? He should be near the infestation. I think he's out there collecting plant samples. In any case, meet me at the eco farm entrance once you've found the seeds. Buy tart pepper seeds from Wellmorin, optional. Use the seed picking unit to get tart pepper seeds, optional. Acquire tart pepper seeds. Required. Alright. Time to go ham. Caps lock. Processing. Seed picking. Planting. Worked better when they were like this, right? Okay. And then I have the formula. I have the formula. In you go. Yeah, we'll do it this way first. Oh, I don't have the formula for tart pepper, though. Oops. Well, in that case... I hope I'm not using all of them. Great, you got the seeds. Our first step is to use crafting and make growing plots with them. Want to give this a shot? Sure. You'll need some carbon in addition to the seeds. I got some right here. Take them. Buckflower plot, acetine plot, tart pepper plot, and citrine plot can now be made. You can now craft various planting plots with crafting. Planting facilities have been unlocked. Click here for more details. When you acquire a plant, you will automatically unlock the crafting formula for the plot to grow that plant. First, craft a tart pepper plot. Begin crafting once you have enough material. Okay. We now have a tart pepper plot. Perform the next step at the eco farm. Go on, try it out. Oh. Yes, thank you. Choose the location to place the plot. Right there. Germinate and plot details. Okay. Nicely done. You're really getting the hang of it. Raising a crop requires some tender loving care. But when harvest time comes, you realize that everything is really worth its while. This might be easier with the AIC planting unit. I actually heard about the Endfield planting unit and its incredible automation of crop production, but your machine is only suitable for common crops and is incapable of growing special plants like tart peppers. Oh. You can always return to the eco farm to grow any crop you like. Just make sure you got the seeds. Wilmorin's things are overpriced. Ha, that's true. The most cost-effective way is to save some of the gathered plants and use your AIC seed picking units to make your own seeds. Got it. I'll come visit when I got something to grow. So... we need these plots for tart peppers. Okay. Well. Go ham.
all sorts of colors and flavors.
What do you mean to?
It totally adds variety to my talk, you know?
Okay. Oh. So after I do it, they... That's nice. So if I place the other ones down, I can go one further in. Yep, there we go. That's awesome. That's great. To use this plot, follow the steps of fine cultivation and harvest the ripened crops to get plenty of tart peppers. Growth cycle. Germinate, water, grow, collect. Very nice. Compensation. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I should read these. Enman, an Endfielder named Ladon visited this infestation today. I hope you didn't give him anything weird to eat. Oh? Ignore that. It's just an inside joke. Ladon is our supply chain specialist. I hope he didn't cause trouble. Of course not. He gave us something far more valuable than ordinary supplies. Oh? Supplies? He actually has a private stash? You're talking about intel that Ladon gathered about this region, right? He gave us many contacts of traveling merchants in the region, as well as newly built campsites. To be honest, we were too focused on HQ orders, and often neglected important information like these. Given our sitch, we gotta make full use of what we have. Ladon really helped us out. We must build a synergy of mutual aid. This is especially true at the community level. I understand. We'll do our best to help other budding outposts. Administrator, still busy at this hour. I'm bringing some local sundries for you before I head out for a job. But it seems you're busy with something as well. It's different for me. The food won't make itself. The fire and the walk are my passion. Exhaustion leaves me once I ignite the kitchen fire. I'll only feel insecure if you stop giving me things to do. Sure, I'm not in a rush. Take care of your task first. I can also go over to your place to pick up the sundries. It's alright. I'll deliver them to you once I come back. Endman, Miss Chen, how are things going? Wow, Noffman, I heard you got a promotion. So, Mr. Site Monitor, miss us already? Stop making fun of me, Miss Chen. It's just a temporary monitor of this place since my master, Mr. Carl, isn't around. I just wanted to tell you that we're completing the finishing touches of the infestation. Couldn't have done all this without your help. Without that zipline you built, we'll be way behind target. The time has come for our final step. We're heading to the control center to connect the outpost to the control network. Once the controller is activated, the infestation will be officially ready for operations. Congratulations. Ah, having a nice talk, Endman. Hello, Uncle Pan. How was your trip? Did you find Mr. Carl? That old geezer is having the time of his life. I can't even find the guy. Being here by myself gets boring quickly. Now that they're almost done building this place, feel free to visit and have fun at Depan's kitchen. Sounds great. Endman, let's go and check it out. Great. See you at the usual place. move. I think I'm going to take a quick break from this. All these voices. I'll be back in just a moment, though. You won't even notice I'm gone. Alright. Day 8. We don't get to see Gilberta on the left for a while anymore, but... Just kidding. She's right there. Yeah. Day 8. Oh. Endman, our super drill collar is ready. The sight of this big bad will shock you. Demolition is ready to go. Toast me back ASAP. Wait. I already did. Okay. Let's go. I need to read these. Right now. Endman, base is getting back on its feet. Heard you've been doing good work out there. Hope we're making things easier for you. Of course, but there are still tons to do. Work is endless. You should take a break every now and then. Norman. I feel like we ran across Norman. Honorable Endman, I hope I'm not disturbing you. I was overjoyed when I heard about your reawakening. The fact that you walk upon this world once more shall inspire every Endfielder to rise up and defeat every challenge. Your leadership is all we need. Thanks, but have we met before? By Talos! The Endman actually replied. I'm so nervous right now. Yeah, so who are you again? Oh yeah, I'm your boy Norman. Yeah, that dude from the Endfield R&D Center. Hi, my boy Norman. What's up? Got something seriously bugging me right now, and it's so bad I had no choice but to message you. I know you must be super busy, and I'm really sorry if I'm annoying you. I'm not annoyed. Just tell me what you need. I need 3 stuff. Buckflower powder, buck capsule C, and citron powder. Like, desperately. Mind if you take one of each and bring them to Zhang? I'll be super grateful. Ors. Bring the stuff to Zhang? Fine. I'll see you there. Really? You're really helping me? You are the best Endman ever! I'll be at the ship. Okay. Do I have access to the depot here. Ah. Alright, so butt capsule C, buckflower powder, and citron powder. Yonder. There's the pan, Levitane. Oh. Ember. Someone else over there? Oh, hi Protocol. It's been a while. I'm gonna check on these quick. Because they're probably full. Hi, Wolfguard. Thank you. There's Gilberta. Oh, okay, I get 3 seeds each. Okay, so it automatically is like, hey, these are the best chambers to put these items. Control Nexus 3. Thank you for your hard work, Everwinner. Yep. Survey rewards. Same old. So one thing I forgot to do last time before ending the stream was just grab these. I remembered it like 2 seconds afterwards, so I got them. But yeah. If there's a discrepancy between the end of the last stream and the start of this stream, that's all it was. Japan.
How is this place treating you,
Alright,
administrator?
What's up?
Oh, hi.
Oh, you didn't need to hop
I'm
down.
not complaining about the ship's cabin, but I just did a morning stretch, and I ended up grazing my elbows and knees. If my room can be a little bigger.
Oh. Okay. I don't have any gifts for you.
This place is
still
secure.
shutting? Oh.
I'm curious. What's the tech that keeps Dejiang operational?
No gifts here either. Hmm.
We might be running low.
Oh.
This Y-axis transport belt was designed by Mr. Andre himself. Really? I heard.
Finish up that. I am... Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. That, yeah. Here's all the gift items. And now for the next one. They get more expensive each time. Yeah, we can just go in order. Oh, I could have gotten two. Dirt. Okay. Thank you.
Maybe we should add a suite of machines.
Really sorry.
So. By Talos! I can't believe I got to meet the Endmen face to face. Take a deep breath, good sir. Why do you need those three things? Yeah, you see, I've been trying to collect all sorts of things crafted on Talos 2. It happens to be a personal hobby of mine. But I'm really lagging behind. There are just too many things to add to the collection. A retired former Endfielder told me how you collected stuff for him in the past, so I tried my luck and messaged you. So, in addition to the buckflower powder, buck capsule C, and citron powder, I hope you can leave 1 unit of everything you craft. Sure. Thank you so much. I won't let you do this for free. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. You can also read everything that I've cataloged in the collection. Oh. Oh. Wait. mean, I could already read everything, but... I'm pretty sure we got some of that. No, we got the recipe for it. We didn't actually make any of it. That's right. Well, now we have a reason to make stuff that I didn't think I'd use. Okay. Feel free to talk to me anytime you TP back to Dijong. So, this stuff... Let's see. What do we got? A grass chaff. Tart pepper pickle. Oh, there's... Oh. Just the recipe. Tart pepper. Okay. Let us read more. Enman, I received a request from an Endfield partner. Fianna Circuit. Heard of this before? Nope. I heard about them. Everyone in the frontiers met at least one of these strange scouts, or whatever they're called. Are they a partner of Endfield? We'll discuss this in person. At all, let's meet at the Valley Pass entrance. Administrator, will you join us as well? Of course. I love parties and won't miss any of them. Dewey, do you have time in 2 days? I got some free time to share for some experiences of mine. Of course. We're always free to take your lessons. If someone's busy with something, I'll get them to class anyways. It's alright. I'll just leave the materials behind. You can also record my lessons. I'm not sure if all my lessons work since they're based on my own experiences. A lot of it is improvised, actually. Your lessons work, Mr. Roman. We learned a lot from you. Karja foraged some toxic shrooms. If you didn't learn your tricks, he probably would have eaten them. You should be a professor and teach an actual class for identifying Valley 4 plants and animals. Probably not. I don't know the scientific names of many species. I would shame the true biologists out there. Now you're just being humble, Mr. Roman. Even experts would have come across things they don't understand. Respect truth in details. Theory must be capable of explaining reality. Practicality is the greatest virtue of knowledge. Your words of confidence are making me feel better. Toast me when you're teaching again. Your lessons are really interesting. Got a moment, Administrator. There is something about Dijong that must be discussed with you. Dijong? Is the ship in trouble? No, not trouble. I have received a task for maintaining the vessel's subsystems. However, I have encountered a number of difficulties. The algorithmic lingua of Dijong is extremely unique and uses forms of algorithms that I had never seen before. Will it affect anything? Deciphering them is far more difficult than I had anticipated. They have complicated many subroutines. Most of the underlying source algorithms seem to have your work and those of your Hongshan partners. Some, however, seem to have been altered by an unknown interference. What really happened to Dijong? This discovery has made me extremely excited, Administrator. Excited? The Cable of Tranquility is focused on the study of ancient and cryptic languages. I hope I can be allowed additional time and resources to study them. Sure. You're the best person we have for this job, actually. Now let's hear your voice quick.
I'm ready.
Do you have a combat mission that requires my presence?
Administrator, is there any mission in need of additional assistance? I got a few. But they're more like errands. Combat-free errands, you know. Combat-free? Do you need anything? No, I'm fine. I find this lack of activity unsettling. Lack of activity? I thought Perlica gave you plenty of assignments. Indeed, but I have completed the supervisor's tasks. Perhaps this is what you mean by a vacation. The Oath Keepers do not have breaks in their daily routines. I am uncertain if this break can be properly utilized. Do you Oath Keepers ever get time off? The Order does grant hours for resting, but only after our battles. There are no breaks or time offs. Well, work-life balance is important at Endfield. Since you're on a vacation, you should rest for a while and get your mind off missions for a while. Well then, Administrator, what do you usually do on a vacation? Let me think. I do something I like, I think. I'll definitely use the time to relax. Gratitude, Administrator. You said many meaningful things. I shall take them to heart. Hello? You there? I'm curious about all these rumors about you. Are they true? Rumors about me? Tell me more. The Telosian Paragon, the founding academician, the unpredictable schemer, the weirdo lunatic, the stone-cold assassin. There's more. Let me think. These legends are a mess. They're all over the place. The Shadowweb got all sorts of special nicknames for you. Some of them might be fake. Shadowweb? Websites used by the underworld. Don't worry. My tech has eliminated potential security risks. I'm starting to worry about my public reputation. Need to work on something. Swing by my lab. I got plenty of neat tech at my cozy crib. Thanks, Yvonne. I need to do these. I say that, and then I don't do them. Oh, hi, Snowshine.
The incident has been logged. Just be glad that nobody was hurt.
That's Levitain walking around. There's Ember and Perlica. Arknight. First step to everything is learning names. Zaihi should be up here. And there should be one other up here too. Yeah, there's Zaihi. I did not put anyone else up here yet.
This is the place where I meditate and reflect upon my ties to the world.
Now let's start with you, so that I can get your trust past 0%. And then talking to them is what increases the trust.
Administrator, I need to occupy a fraction of your schedule.
Oh, thank you. Recons tube. Use this consumable to improve the operator's combat performance. Thank you, Zahi. And here comes Arklight.
Being on the ship means I have to acquire this temporary crew departure pass if I want to go to the surface for a ride. When I walked with the circuit, I rode whenever I felt like it. A gift for me? Thank you. I will find a safe place and keep it well hidden.
You don't need to hide it. You can use it or... Okay. Yeah. It's a gift. They can do what they want with them.
I'm really sorry.
If hiding and preserving it is how they want to use it, then it works.
I'm not really used to this place. It's the scenery. I still prefer the ocean breeze and beaches of Rhodes Island over the yawning void of space and stars. Got your stuff, and I like it. Thanks.
His turn.
A beautiful yet deadly world. This is what I felt when I first laid eyes upon Talos II from the deck of Dijong.
Oh, you like the exact same thing. Okay.
Oh. Thank you so much. I will treasure it well.
So, trust in Arknights went up to 200. It slowed down a lot after reaching 100, though. So, is this going to do the same thing?
I'm curious. What's the tech that keeps Dijong operational? Is this for me? Thank you so much. I'll definitely treasure it.
I'm not complaining about the ship's cabin, but I just did a morning stretch.
Everyone likes the ice cream.
Oh, now you're being too polite, Administrator. I'm glad we're on the same boat.
I got a letter for you, Enman. It's from...
Wait, another
me,
gift?
just so you know.
Well, thanks, Gilberta. More Citrum jelly, okay.
Check out these awesome ponytails. Wanna know the secrets of my hairdo?
Regina Martz. Leia perfume water. It's either Lee or Leia.
A letter? For me? And it's from... Oh, I'm so touched right now.
Alright, Wolfguard.
Heard that our field operators are getting more equipment options. Maybe someone actually took the time to read my suggestions. Grazie, Administrator. I'll keep it safe.
And Averwana.
I love this place. Your work is far more serious compared to my last place, yet the vibe is so comfy and relaxed. Is this for me? Oh, you made your move faster than I expected.
Don't push it. Pretty sure that's everyone. Perlica, Gilberta, Adelina, Levitane, Zaihi, Wolfguard, Snowshine, Ember, Arklight, Depan, and where's Chen? Where?
Equipment fault resulted in several cases of injuries.
They don't appear on the map.
They should take extra precautions and avoid these repair-related accidents.
We might be running low on liquid.
This Y-axis transport belt was designed by Mr. Andre himself. Really?
Chen? Are you off to the side? No. Where in the world?
Finally done with that tactical.
Does anyone actually use this climb?
Maybe we should add a suite of machines at this place.
I'm really sorry.
There's Zaihi and Arklight. So what? She's not assigned anywhere. I saw her here yesterday. Am I blind? What?
Hey, I got something new for you. We might be running low on
We've used proof of all source repairs. I've submitted the reports.
Recent equipment faults have resulted in several cases of
I don't know. So here's Perlica.
a beautiful yet deadly world. This.
Have you seen Chen around, Perlica? She is the only person I can't seem to find.
This Y-axis transport belt was designed by Mr. Andre himself.
We might be running low on liquefied original. Gotta get it stopped.
We've used proof of
Hmm.
all source repairs. I've submitted the reports. Logistics division.
The only thing I can guess is
Faults have resulted in several cases of
there's only enough room for so many to walk around. And
Yes,
unfortunately,
that's how it's done.
My turn to have a go at this.
Chen
right?
just didn't fit. Oh well. I'll make sure to give her something next time I see her. But let's see. I need to take care of that at some point. Let's get this outpost built quick, because the survey said, hey, why didn't you build the outpost? And it's like, I stopped just before building it. It's like, oh well. Oh,
All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
here. Let's just edit this comp quick. 2, 3, 4.
Everything's ready.
Save that team.
It's time
and
to go.
then this one. Let's both of you do lift. You do knockdown. We saw that in the training. So I guess we'll just... No, I don't want another greatsword, but she's also a sword. I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah, well, we're bringing you along just because I haven't seen
Where
how
are
you
we
play.
headed for this mission?
And then this team, instead of you two, let's bring you two.
Let's go. A new lesson awaits.
And Team 5 can stay like this, because those are the units I've not used as much. Okay. When I enter lower leveled areas, I'll go ahead and swap the team out.
This is a delivery of incredible value.
Oh, what'd I pass? A lot of stuff, honestly, because I haven't been in this area yet. Looks like this way is more of a dead end, so up. Oh, there's... Okay. I mean, this looks like where we're gonna be plopping the outpost down, then. Ah! So this is probably where... Wait, no, there's nothing over here, so it could go there too. Or, the outpost could expand. Let's find out. There's a couple spots that could... Enman, this is the place that Perlica mentioned. Totally. Let's go and deploy the sub-pack. Oh, I didn't say anything though. Oh. Ignore that. Okay, let's begin. That's enough for today, crew. Time for a break. Our work will only get harder from here. Ugh, this project is definitely gonna get delayed. Min, look! Guess Protocol was right to be worried. We can talk to the UWST crewmate named Noffman. He seems to know the details. Greetings. Supervisor Perlica contacted me. You must be the administrator of Enfield Industries, right? We'll try to hurry things along and keep the delay to a minimum. Well, your situation isn't looking too good. Isn't looking too good? Why are you saying that? I looked around the construction site. The disaster didn't hit this area hard, but the project is definitely getting massive delays. We won't blame you for not sticking to the schedule. Nobody can predict a disaster. Just take your time and rest when you need it. I understand, but the last order old Carl gave me was to stay on outpost. We can't simply slack off and laze about. This infestation is essential for restoring our production capacities. We can't afford any delays. Okay, is there anything we can do to help? Thanks, but no thanks. The United Workers got it covered. My crew shall do our best to overcome all challenges and complete the job order. Ugh, this dude only knows work, work, work. He told us nothing useful. It's alright. We can ask the others. Oh. Japan! Hey there, Uncle Pan. Oh, I smell something delicious. Hold it. This is a meal for one. Oh, of course. I'm just wondering if I could get a taste. Just a taste, you know. And are you sure it's a meal for one? You made an entire walk of the good stuff. It's a meal for one panda. Me! Ugh, fine. Stop hiding your lunchbox. I'll give you some. You, newcomer, hungry? Fresh off the stove and it's still piping hot. Thank you, but I'm not really hungry. Not hungry? Okay. Be warned, I can finish all this on my own. Ooh, that smells good. I can definitely have some of that. So, what do they call you? The name's Japan. Here's your bowl. You made this with UWST canned rations? The people of Hongshan never compromise on food. Even the most basic ingredients can be transformed into a decent meal. You're from Hongshan too? Zai Zeli Haineng Pangdao Liaozhang. Translation. I did not expect to run into a fellow compatriot. Yeah, I'm Chen Chanyu, and I work at Enfield Industries. And this one here is our administrator. If I butchered the pronunciation, do not murder me. Ah, Endfield! I heard about that company. Getting a job there is very impressive. You got a neat little camp and stove going. I was planning to meet some relatives at Wuling, but my ride crashed, the driver ran off, and I'm left here to fend for myself. I got lucky though, got myself a neat little camp, and turned the accident into a vacation. Wow! You really found the silver lining in these clouds. So, what are your plans? I got some old friends at the valley. They might give me a roof over my head. Heard about an old owl named Andre? Of course I do. You can definitely find Andre at the hub base, but he's kinda busy right now. Indeed. I don't think anyone knows where he is. I asked 3 different people and received different answers about his whereabouts. The valley is a mess, and the old owl probably has his hands full. You don't look like a UWST crewmate. I came here looking for a friend. Old Carl. The sour geezer is always at the front lines getting his hands dirty with the crew. He really hates managerial work. The old boy owes me money. I'm on his turf, but he hasn't shown me any proper hospitality. You know old Carl? He's the monitor of this site, but he ain't here. What? He ain't here? Ugh. I should have asked around some more. The geezer's backyard is in a serious mess, and he should be here in person and get it sorted out. Calm down, good panda. I can explain. The site got off pretty lightly from the disaster, and we suffered 0 casualties. Old Carl told us to take care of this place so that he could help out at places that got it worse. Yeah, that's old Carl for you. Always diving into the most blighted places like he's got a death wish. Ugh, I understand. But old Carl won't leave his turf unattended for long. I'll wait for him here. It seems like we've been waiting for a while. Not very long, actually. I just needed a safe camping site. I also get to see how young people work nowadays. These youths got plenty of energy, but they work with no discipline or strategy. Got any advice for them, Master Japan? Ha! A chef would stick to the stove and keep his comments to himself. You can talk to the crew and find out what they need. By the way, I made another wok of food. Can you bring it with you and hand it out to the crew? Whoa! Hang Shan stir fry. Can I get some? Sure, but this wok goes to the crew. Come back later and you'll get it fresh off the stove. Huh. I gotta take a breather. You look completely exhausted. Take a break and eat something. Thanks. I had to deliver supplies to this place, but was forced to take the super long detour. I gotta start delivering a second batch once I'm done resting. The crewmates are really worn out. We gotta think of something. Is this going to be a place where I set up zip lines? That smells delicious. It reminds me of old Carl. The man loves Hongshan food. Speaking of the old man, he went off to support another site. That leaves nobody in charge of this place. Nobody's in charge? What about the work? Well, his apprentice Noffman is calling most of the shots. He's made out of the same stuff as old Carl. Stubborn and unafraid of hard work. Why work under such terrible conditions? Because the crew isn't big enough and the work won't do itself. The sooner we complete this infestation, the easier things will be for the rest of the UW. Well, at least you have good morale. Nothing? No. Looks like our progress will be delayed for a while. Have something to eat. Ah, thanks. I gotta finish this meal quickly. How goes the work? Can't say much. Sitch is a mess and everyone's doing their best to keep pace with the deadline. It's tiring, but I don't think we have a choice. The sitch doesn't look very good. We should talk to Uncle Pan again. I think he might tell us something more. I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Should be fine though. Up. Alright. You're back! I left some stir fry for you, fresh from the walk. I saw the deployment of your Endfield tech. What's it called again? Subpack? Amazing stuff. We can even use it to power local facilities. Oh, you look really serious. Want to talk about it? Thanks, Uncle Pan. Well, we talked to the crew. They're hardworking, but they're also really inefficient. I feel something bad is going to happen if the situation doesn't change. What do you think, Uncle Pan? You're right, Chen. But job orders are sacred to the crew. They would grind themselves to dust just to meet quotas and deadlines. Even Holy Talos itself would need to wait. You sound like an experienced crewmate, Uncle Pan. I had plenty of jobs before. All of them felt the same to me. Judging from your experience, will the crew pull it off? I'm an outsider, so I don't know much, but old Carl's crew is pretty solid. They just survived the disaster, yet they're still doing their jobs properly. The disaster struck at a terrible time, and the local terrain is just as bad. But the human factor will be decisive. This crew has what it takes. Perhaps I was a little too pessimistic. From what I see, logistics would be the biggest problem. The disaster took out the road to the core UWST area. They must now take long detours to move their personnel and supplies. That sounds like a place to start. We can talk to Hoffman about this. That kid is as dense as a brick wall. Maybe I should lead the both of you to him. Greetings, Administrator and Miss Chen. Oh, Uncle Pan, why are you here? I got a trouble with something. See, old Carl isn't around, and I was wondering if I could stay for a while longer. You showed me great hospitality during my stay. I got a batch of ingredients and sundries at the UWST building. Maybe I can get it delivered to this place and improve the chow. You're too nice, Uncle Pan. Life and chow got way better after you arrived. I can't really let you pay for our meals again. Truth be told, our logistics are stretched thin. I can hardly put together a trucking team to get construction materials to this place. I'm afraid I can't spare anyone to move the food. I heard about your transportation problem. Yeah, and it's serious. We used to have a bridge spanning this rift valley, but the disaster took it out. Now, every delivery has to take a long detour. My idea is to build a new bridge at this location. But building a new bridge will take time. I remember seeing Endfield zip lines when I last visited Andre. If your zip lines can carry people, they should be good enough for supplies, right? Of course. Subpack can provide the power we need. We should have taken care of this problem on our own, but we really have no other choice. I feel really... Hey, kiddo. The Endman is helping me out by bringing my food to this place. Stop feeling sorry for me. We gotta take care of each other since we're all in the same boat. The Endman is here, so there's definitely nothing to be sorry about. Alright then. Thank you so much. Wait, Administrator. I gotta mark your map. Show you where my sundries are. I'm counting on you, Endman. I really hope to see your Endfield zip lines in action. Help Japan retrieve the ingredients. Deploy zip lines on both sides of the chasm. So... I might as well do this. Quick. Simulation Converger activated. Oh. Now I thought zipline would be there, but... Okay. Place, zipline... There. that. Start transmission. And then we need one up there. So we do have to go up there, but let's see. Here. What up? That is 44 meters up there. Let's go ahead and plop this down quick. I don't know if it works in reverse or not. It does. Thank you. Okay. So that's got power, that's got power. Alright. Oh. Isn't this the UWST search and rescue queue crew? Oh. Ah, this is the race thing that was mentioned. Okay. I shouldn't have teleported. I need to... Yeah. Like, I was hoping I could just take the zip line up, but I also don't have initial power there to use the zip line. However, after I do get the zip line powered, I could take out all these relay towers. Is there anything up there? There's probably something up there, but it goes back, so. Go across and then down. Okay. Right. What do you mean not high enough? Fine. I'll pop it there. Oh.
This battle is inevitable.
Leave it to me!
I'ma burn into a cinder!
much my job. Don't you worry.
Gotta jot this down. Stick together, people! Yeah.
Oh. I made some level 3s, right? I didn't make them, but I have them. Perfect. Oh. Well, that's fun timing. Okay. Okay.
Warning. This area is...
Site cleared. Make sure you check the pipes are properly sealed and airtight. All teams, give me a heads up. We must activate the controller. Once we do that, we'll get the infestation up and running. Enman, need me for something? Where's that control center you mentioned? Oh, the control center is on the westernmost side of the core UWST area. It's our hub for achieving regional automation. But the controller stopped working after the impact. The device promptly entered lockdown mode for protection. We've been there, Enman. That place is literally covered in blight. They're heading to a blighted area? We're running out of time. The place may be blighted, but things will be alright if we stick to the UWST SOP and move around carefully. The crew is ready to go. We shouldn't risk crew safety just to meet deadlines. Yeah, stop rushing into things. It's too dangerous. My voice kinda... Yeah, stop rushing into things. It's too dangerous. Hey, got a question. How many of you are getting my lunch special? I need a head count. I'll keep it short, Miss Chen. You may disagree with the UWST way, but you gotta have faith in it. We appreciate your help, Enfielders, but the United Workers have the experience, skills, and hardware to solve these problems. Fire is looking pretty weak today. Do we have enough gas for the stove? Ignoring crew safety is not the UWST way. I know you want to get things done, but if something happens, Mr. Carl... Chow fun or chow mian? Rice or noodles? Uncle Pan! Uncle Pan! Interesting. Are you asking the chef to pick a side? Well, the chef says we eat something first, but I'll need an assistant. That's right. I'm talking about you, Endman. The feast won't make itself. Sure thing. I'll give you a hand. What? Endman? Are you really going to the kitchen? Just ignore us. Just ignore us and keep arguing, Miss Chen. Arguments can really clear things up and make you hungry for the feast. Wait! I'm going with you! Oof. I feel like my voice isn't... Oh. That's a smile. That's an even bigger... Okay. 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 What do you think, Enman? I'm more interested in your opinion, sir. We had to deal with the blight back at Hongshan, so I know how bad it can be. And I actually went to the site. The blight is all over the place. What would you Enfielders do in a situation like this? I would avoid large deployments in risky areas. I usually let the experienced veterans call the shots. Gotta tell you something. Before I started my culinary career, I was an engineer and worked with the UW on multiple occasions. They usually stick to the SOPs, but would make all sorts of wild decisions if something unexpected comes up. The local crew is a little too wild. Okay. I got distracted for a moment there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The annoying thing about the time that I usually have to record these dailies is that it overlaps with other things too, so I try to multitask a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, you're a man of reason, Uncle Pan. So, if Mr. Carl were here, would he let them do this? When old Carl was Noffman's age, he had the guts to eat the blight itself. The kiddo probably heard about old Carl's achievements and wanted to do some of that himself. What he didn't know was that Carl had a proper mentor back then. Anyway, you wouldn't hear any word from me if old Carl were here. The geezer spent decades at construction sites and saw pretty much everything that could happen. He knows when to stick to the SOP and when to improvise and unleash his crew. I'm worried about Noffman. That kiddo is too eager and impatient. This is his first project, and it's obvious that he wants to get it done well and ahead of schedule. But accidents tend to happen when people cut corners and rush things. But Carl isn't here to give advice to Noffman. Perhaps if Carl left some notes around. I know what you mean, Enbin. I've known old Carl for years, and he's got a pretty unique handwriting. I just need some guarantee that no one would ever hear about this, and someone's big panda butt will be safe. Don't you worry about that. Our Edmund is the most devious and cunning hustler wizard ever. If you can copy old Carl's handwriting and get Noffman... Hey, Missy, don't say it out loud. I haven't written site memos for a while. Enbin, How should we start this? Scale of the Blight disaster in Valley 4. Classification of Blight rupture indices. Let's start with the scale. Good. I'll do just that. Now, a few notes about Blight hazards and effects on hardware, plus essential PPEs for crew working in Blight zones. Okay. All these are easy. What about the last part? A formal SOP for working in severely blighted areas. List of scenarios where work must be put on hold. It's a veteran. Yeah. Alright. Now this should get Noffman to settle down and behave. Japan quickly writes a page full of notes. It's done. You can take care of the rest. Carl's notes. Quote. Overview of the Blight in Valley 4. Like other areas in Talos 2, we also observed the phenomenon known as the Blight at Valley 4. Recent observations indicated that the Blight rupture event in Valley 4 could be contained. The scale and spread of local Blight ruptures might not affect our construction activities in this area, but ruptures are becoming more frequent. Though we do not know why, we should pay proper attention to this trend. Classification of Blight ruptures. We still lack a formal rating system for classifying the severity of Blight rupture events, and I personally incline towards a classification system based on the scale of the destruction and impact of the rupture event. Minor ruptures are events that leave the geography untouched and typically result in lower levels of damage and destruction. Major ruptures refer to Blight disasters that cause permanent changes to terrain features and render affected areas unfit for habitation and development. The recent Blight rupture of Valley 4 should be classified as a minor rupture event. Blight-induced damage to machinery and how to handle them. Recent cases have indicated that Blight exerts permanent changes to the physical and chemical properties of machine parts and components that result in irreversible damage to various machinery. Following a Blight rupture event, all Blight-affected machine parts/components shall be replaced and scrapped. As for large machinery, if its Blight-affected parts/components cannot be removed completely, the entirety of the said machinery shall be decommissioned and entered into the scrapping process. Care must be taken when handling and repairing a piece of Blight-affected machinery. Do not get too close and do not touch the said machinery. Perform Blight-neutralizing treatment from a distance and ensure all Blight contamination has been removed before dismantling. These steps are only applicable for treating Blight contamination caused by minor rupture events. We have 0 successful cases for the decontamination of machinery affected by major rupture events. List of scenarios necessitating the cessation of all work activities. Large-scale Blight ruptures usually result in large tracts of land being covered by the Blight. To minimize loss of personnel and/or assets, the priority is to immediately cease all work and construction activities in all affected areas. SOP for working in blighted zones. Following a Blight rupture event, if work activities in an affected zone are necessary due to special reasons, all personnel must don a full PPE suit and be provided with Blight counters to constantly monitor Blight levels in the zone. Hazard ratings of Blight contamination slowly decrease with time. To ensure safety, work activities should only be resumed when Blight decays to levels low enough that it no longer exerts biological effects. Since the effects of Blight on the human body have yet to be fully understood, work activities can only be performed in the most extreme of emergencies. Let's give this to Noffman! That was not her voice. Psst. Keep your eyes on the girl, Enman. She's the type who might spill the beans by accident. Some outposts are not in auto-supply mode. Oh. Oh. Okay. So we need Ferrium parts for that. Alright. That's one tough meal to make. Took you a while. Cooking rice takes time, and good food is always worth waiting for. Anyway, Uncle Pan remembered that Mr. Carl shared a notebook with him a few years back. He told me to give it to you. Perhaps the notes can help out with your work. Carl's notes. Carl's work notes forged by Japan. Professional notes written in a messy hand. Obviously written by an experienced engineer. Wow. This is Mr. Carl's handwriting. Sheesh. Seems like Mr. Carl had to deal with tons of Blightfests. Maybe I was being too impatient. But I really need to activate that controller. My team can head over and survey the site first. I'll give Supervisor Prodka a call. If we really had to get it done, we should wait for support. Have. We want have there. If we really have to get it done, we should wait for support. Okay. Really appreciate the help, Enfielders. While we wait, I'll tell the crew to perform another round of inspection and testing to make sure everything works properly. We finally reined in that, kiddo. You seem pretty good in forging handwritings. Hold it! Swear that you won't tell anyone. Don't you worry. We won't tell a soul. Good. By the way, I think I'll follow you to the control center. You Enfielders can handle the Blight, but UW hardware is a whole new world. Okay. Oh. So it's on the west side, yep. Let's grab that on the way over. Oh. Oh. No. Oh, yep. We can get through that. I want this thing. Even if I'm over capacity right now, and I make more than I use, having access to the ore is useful for when I need to up the production of something. How did I forget this? Okay. Say a dangerous bloke. Yeah, they are back. I want the power though. Alright.
Enjoy your plan.
Take him out ASAP.
You're real good. I'm a very useless ender. Have a taste of this.
Let's do this together.
Time for something different.
Your end awaits.
Stupid little.
Have a taste of this.
everything worked according to your plans.
If only every battle was as easy as this.
Alright, doesn't this... Yeah, it's on this side. Flop.
This will get the blight out of the way.
Yes, it will. Many will benefit from its removal.
Try blocking this!
If I go down here, place a relay tower there, and then going.
This is a crucial resource. We should do our best to acquire it.
Oh, there's another one right there too. Did I jump down? Yeah. Door controls on the other side, isn't it? Hey. I got him.
Beautifully done. Keep this up. Decent loot identified.
Oh. Greetings. Anything you need? Herby fruity drink, cozy flavored milk, frost timer blended coffee. Nothing happened. This machine does nothing but gives people hopium. Does it? It might be broken. How about trying something else? No goods have appeared. This isn't surprising, since you didn't pay anything. Wait, strange noises came out of the machine. Something dropped out of it. Intel for a trade. Stop being so cute.
It's nice to enjoy a break every once in a while.
Shall not slow us down.
A wonderful find.
Phew! The sticky blight patch is now out of the way.
Okay. And then down to that side. Here's the door.
Time to do my thing. Target locked. I've always seen. Let's do this again. Delivery.
Try freaking out of that! Get crushed!
Try blocking this. I always finish my job. Don't you worry.
There.
That is a crucial object.
Okay. I need to do one thing right quick. Didn't work. Okay. Oh. Oh, the recording didn't stop this time. Okay. Nice. Up. Ah. Fine. I'll move it back a little bit. Alright, this needs to go not there, but over here. That's the only place it needs to go. Huh. I guess unless I'm making zip lines, that makes sense, I guess. Okay. Ah. Okay, this one I know I'm close enough. Alright. Not dealing with the dodging people.
Not too shabby. Fantastic work.
Oh. Oh, mouse. Thank you. Need to make more of those. Oh, what's that? It's across the way.
It shall not slow us down.
This place is really blighted. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna, since I see that, I'm gonna hit that quick. Nice. Anything up here? Yes.
This is some bonza loot.
Okay. Backup parts that Japan needs to repair the controller. Oh. Little out of order. But it's fine. It's an open world game. Cargo memo. We're in charge of regional security. Plenty of Ferrium rocks are moving in and out of this place. Keep yourself protected and safe. This crate has 100 shots of preventative suppressants. Give yourself 1 shot every week. Ah, we don't want neuropathy. Thank you. Seemingly recent memo with messy scribbles. What can cause such serious blight? Comms are down. I'm heading out for a surveillance run. If the enemy is advancing at the storage pool, I will fire a red flare. If not, I will fire a yellow flare. We cannot afford any mistakes. We can't afford any mistakes. This place must remain in our hands. Can I fix you? I can. Okay. Oh, I did get the piece. Huh. Okay, so it's got a 3 set, 2 set, 2 set, 2, 2. So it's 2 like that, 3 like that. So if I do, that's too much. That's too much. So this does not go there. Maybe like that. And plop that there. And this can't go anywhere. Okay, okay. Now we're getting into the bigger puzzles. Shush. Shush. I like puzzles. Shush me. Okay. Yeah, I know. The next one I do, after I figure out how the puzzle works, I should actually push the button and see how it fixes the puzzle. Letter with ugly handwriting. Hi, boss. Don't bother with my name. Everyone knows you're going to kick the arse of anyone who asks you anything, so we figured out a trick. I wrote this with my left hand. We're kind of worried about this entire woe lined with Originium veins. The higher-ups didn't tell nobody about their plans, but if this thing blows, we'll probably see others in Supergas Central. Just share with us whatever you're allowed to say at the bottom part of this letter. Neat handwriting. There's only one blight-brained sod who calls me boss in the entire crew. I'm gonna have a talk with you. You're getting a double serving of hell. Oops.
Cleaning up always works.
And the worst possible thing that could ever happen happened. Look at this machine. It's totally thrashed. Merits can't fix structural damage like this. What should we do? Are we out of options? Alright. I guess there's no avoiding this repair work. I can fix this thing. What? You sure, Uncle Pan? You can repair stuff? Got no time to explain. Edmund, I need you to give me a hand again. I gotta check the extent of this damage. There should be backup parts nearby. Can you find them for me? No problem. Edmund, found the parts? Oh, there's 2 more sets. I didn't even think to look over here.
Being a leader is no simple
Okay.
task. I once had
So
my
because
doubts,
it wasn't
but the support of my
lit with a
experienced peers
triangle.
gave me a chance to excel. I eventually learned that
But the
sincerity
other...
is the most important value we can share.
I need to keep that in mind. I don't know how long it's going to be in my mind, but just because there's not a triangle there, or prism, doesn't mean there isn't anything there. If it looks interesting, check it out. Unless these just aren't available before you get this far in the quest. But I wouldn't know. I know that that one up there was, but that was in a chest. Found the pots? Found them. See if they can be used. Perfect. These should do nicely. There's a temperature controller over there. I need you to keep the temperature within the working range during repairs. Alright. You do the tweaking, I do the lifting. Percussive device. Hit a percussive device to make it rotate. Continue hitting it to keep its RPM within a certain range. Operational progress will be lost if the RPM is too high or low. Okay, don't overdo it. Keep the temperature within the range. Okay, so just spamming the attack with... Oh. Oh. Oh, the Endman doesn't... Okay. Okay. Thank you, Perlica. So... probably just a 1-2 would have been better when using the administrator. Because that's what I was doing with Perlica. Accidentally getting the final strike, but... Iowa, this is more tiring than I thought. It was a close shave, but we fixed the thing. I couldn't tell at first, but you're pretty good with machines. So, Uncle Pan, why did you become a chef when you're so good with machines? I like to say I'm way better in the kitchen, but who am I kidding? So I'll just say, it's none of your business. And the controller has been activated. Alright, Carl, you sour-old geezer. You owe me big time. Really appreciate it, Master Pan. Thumbs up. Thumbs up is... I need to screenshot that. The next time that... just rewatch the recording. Duh. Got a favor to ask, Enbin. Old Carl wanted osmanthus cakes from Hongshan. I made some at home and brought them here. Can you help me bring them to Nofman? Why not do it yourself? You want me to help? Because Nofman is old Carl's disciple. The Kittle actually did his job pretty well by keeping his crew on site. Things could have been worse if they ran off and did their own things. And don't forget that we did something pretty illegal. Keep him occupied for me. I gotta find old Carl and give him a story to save my big panda butt. Good luck, Enbin. Fate's brought us together this time, and she might have plans for the future. The Jianggu road is long. Hope we meet again.
I'm ready.
Tell me about it. My ears are all yours.
Okay. Oh. Anything I need to worry about here? There's nothing else in there. I just got it. Okay. Let's just finish this up, and then I'll start some Ferrium production and call it for the day. Ah, you're back. I guess it was a successful run because the machine has been activated. So, where's Uncle Pan? Master Pan has to take care of something. What? So soon? Strange. Why didn't he tell me about that? He also wanted me to give you this. Osmanthus cake. Japan's special snack for Carl. Beautiful looking desserts giving off a faint, flowery fragrance. Let me see. Osmanthus cakes? Mr. Carl can't stop talking about this when training us for our jobs. He sure loves this stuff. Old man mentioned a great buddy of his who's a speed learner, an incredible handyman, and a master confectioner. Wait, handyman? A confectioner of desserts? Can he be? Did Carl ever mention an Ursus friend working as a chef? And that's that mission. Okay. I should be... I could make the Ferrium here. That shouldn't be an issue. Yes, dismantle them all. Okay. So. Ferrium. We have... Yeah, that's that stuff. I might as well... This should be done, right? Yeah. Give a gift to an operator as a daily is 40. Yeah. I'm not sure what this complete daily task one time is, because... But, yeah. Index. Ooh. I need to get more experience for... Oh. Level 30. Wrench. Okay. Okay. Well, first things first. The refining unit. Can we... Oh. Oh, wait. Don't we need a higher tier? That's not it, but... Oh, I forgot to grab that. Zipline Tower 1. The Zipline Tower is an improved version of the Zipline Pylon. It lets you create longer zipline routes. You can also use it to create zipline routes that passes through multiple zipline towers in a single trip. After latching onto a zipline tower, you can select a zipline tower within zipping range as the next node, and so on. You can only select a zipline tower as the node once. Do this a few times to create a linked one-way route that lets you zipline from the first to the last zipline tower without stopping. Whenever you approach a zipline tower while ziplining along a linked route, button cues indicating the next node to move to will appear on screen. Press the button within the time limit to continue ziplining to the specified node without stopping. Okay. So you can either... So it says it's a one-way route, but I assume it's only one way as you start. So there's no turning around mid-zip. But you can go on, go to each node, and then if you push a button, you just go to the next node. If you don't push the button, you stop at that node and get off. Okay. And yes, oh, that needed 2. The grinding unit can process materials with the grind tag to make dense and finer powders with the help of grinding materials. Typical product: dense ferrium powder, made by placing ferrium powder and sandleaf powder in the grinding unit. I don't have sandleafs. Okay. So, technically, gearing unit, material production, electric mining rig. There's nothing says create ferrium, but it's fine. Okay, let's just look at it. Main products: cube, bottle, part. Okay. So the cube is probably just in the refining unit. Right? Yep. Dense ferrium powder makes steel. Oh, wow. There's a lot now. Okay. Alright, so we get ferrium going. And then... Whoop. I mean, we need ferrium parts for that. Okay, so... How much ferrium do we make? We make 30 per minute. So that's about 3 refining units that I can mess with. Okay. That should be 3 anyway. Oh, no. These make 20 per minute. Because it takes 3 seconds. Okay. So that's 20 per minute. So... Oh. Okay, so let's move you up a little bit. Put a splitter on you. And then 1/2. And then pull up another refining unit here. And do that. Okay. So that should be 20 per minute, right? 26 per minute. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So we want the ferrium bottle. We'll have that go this way. I think that's... No. I'm missing the step. No, it's 2. I'm not missing a step. Okay. So we'll do it like this. So I do need ferrium bottles. And then this one. Parts and components. That's the molding unit, so the fitting unit should be parts, yep. And the gearing unit. It's the other one. This needs that, right? Oh, it needs a rigger crust too. Okay. So let's move you down. Move you here. And then want to get a rigger crust going. Oh. Let's move you down here. Okay. Just that going. Production, we are using more Ferrium than we're making now. Ugh. Okay. I know there's more Ferrium up here. But we might... Yeah, we might have to just do that for now. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Here. Well, those are going. I'm gonna get that set up real quick. Wait. Shoot, I need Ferrium parts. The one thing I needed, and I forgot about it. We can take it out of the gearing unit set. So we want fitting unit. There. Okay. A logistics unit that merges up to 3 transport belts into one single belt. I should definitely make use of that. It's a little slower. Is it? It might not be. That should be fine. It frees up a slot for that, but I don't really need an extra slot. Oh. 2. Yes. Because this Did get 2 more. Perfect. There we go. And that should increase our Ferrium ore production. Yeah, it costs us 30 per minute. Alright. Alright. And then we need Ferrium parts to supply. So I didn't need to increase that amount. We were making, should update after a minute. $50 per minute. Okay. So if we have just one more should work. So refining unit. Pile on there. Get Ferrium going. Power is fine. So we want that into a fitting unit, and then it goes back in. Okay. So with just one, that's, unless this is actually just 2 seconds, in which case that is 30 per minute. So each single one can process 30 per minute. So technically that should have been enough, and I didn't need to do this then. Because that way this processes 20 and this processes 10 instead of 15, 15. So then that outputs, yep, 2 seconds. So that'd be 20 per minute. And then this is 2 seconds as well. But it needs 2 and this needs 1. So I shouldn't need this setup. Yeah, because the one added another 30 per minute, which would make me run out of Ferrium ore. If I could get 10 more yield, then that'd be perfect, but This should only take 30 per minute. And we should be getting a 2-to-1 for 2010. Ah, converger doesn't work there. Get in there. You can go in there too. You go. You get in there. I don't need you in my bag. Stock up on you again. You're fine. Everything else is fine. Okay. Get out of here. There. Okay. So good to know that the converger does mess up. Oh. Ten's going here, 10's going right. So I am gonna need, because right now if I do the auto here, it should say we're making 10 Ferrium parts per minute, right? $17 per minute? Oh no, that was maybe 2 seconds. We are 10. It's 20. It's 20 per minute. 20 per minute. 10 seconds with 10. So that's the slowest one. So this gets 20 for okay, math. You get 20, you get 10. Your 10 every minute. No. Are you just 10 per minute? Because 30... Yeah, we're outputting 30 per minute. So you get 20 per minute, you get 10 per minute. That 20 makes this 10 per minute. So... What? Okay, yeah, now it dropped back down to 10. Okay. Okay, it was still counting when I was doing that other production line. $10 per minute is enough to fill the order. But if I want to make stuff with it, that's not going to cut it. So I need to increase the production here a little bit. So let's steal a little bit from the gearing unit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that should be 15 per minute, which will give me resources to work with. Now, once that updates, it should be 15 per minute. Alright. Let's go ahead and give you an operator. Levitain, huh? You'd think Japan would be great since he was the main one there, but if Levitain works...
Looks like a useless chore to me. Forget it. Tell me what needs to be done.
Okay. Yep, yields 15. So, now that we've got that up, should be good. And I've got another survey. It is late for me, sadly, so I'm probably gonna have to do this survey tomorrow. But we have Ferrium going. Gears are going to be a little slow, but that should be fine. And then the molding, I should be making the actual healing items.
Yes, that's how it's done.
What were they? Tacticals. Yeah, I should be making these, but yeah, these two are the next ones up. The ones I have are fine right now. I haven't actually been knocked out with the current gear that I have, so this is fine. All right. Yeah. I don't want to see that buck flower. This is nice. I will see you all next time. Take care.